Right, so we're up to 1990 now, and George Bush Sr., President of the United States, and his eldest son, George Bush Jr., cutting his teeth in politics at this time, having failed miserably in his business career. So miserably, in fact, he's had to be bailed out a couple of times by the Bin Ladens. Well, Senior didn't do a great job of presidency. He more or less ran down the economy whilst concentrating on Iraq and making his rich and powerful oil friends even more rich and more powerful. So he only lasted one term, leaving not much of a legacy as president before he moved back into the shadows where he operates best. Then next up is a certain Bill Clinton, who spent 2 terms in office. Again, 8 years of mundane presidency, leaving aside the hilarious sexual allegations. So let's fast forward to the year 2000, late into the year 2000, and let's go for Sunday dinner at the Bush family home. There we have Barbara in the background slaving over the stove, cooking up a big pot of chicken. And then you've got Marvin sat in one corner working on his resignation from Securicom, which he would have to deliver early next year before the buildings he's supposed to be securing collapse and the shit hits the fan. Then you've got Bush Senior and his son Jeb at the dinner table, deep in discussion. And in another corner you've got Bush Jr. reading frantically from a small white piece of paper. George Jr. shouts out, "Pa, why do we have to keep reading this again and again and again, Pa?" Junior, on that piece of paper there are the 5 things you need to know when you're president, son. The only 5 things you'll ever need to know. But Pa, won't I have to make some policies or put together some initiatives? Don't you worry about that, son. You leave that to us. You just concentrate on what that piece of paper there says to you. So Junior carried on. Osama bin Laden, Al-Qaeda, weapons of mass destruction, Iraq, God bless America. Al-Qaeda, weapons of mass destruction. Also, for God's sake, Junior, you gotta get it the right way round. You'll fuck everything up if you get it the wrong way round. It's Osama bin Laden, it's Al-Qaeda, it's Iraq, it's weapons of mass destruction, and then don't forget the God bless America. Sorry, Pa, I'll get it right. So, back to the table. Right now, pleb, what's the problem in Florida, son? My name's Jeb, Dad. Listen, son, what's this I'm hearing about a problem in Florida? Well, Pa, we're struggling to get George elected down there. What do you mean you're struggling to get your brother elected? Why the hell, pleb, do you think we put you down there in the first place? Simply to get him elected. So elect him. I can't, Pa. Why can't you elect him, son? Well, Pa, the other guy's got more votes. Well, count the damn votes again, and this time count them properly. It's not that straightforward, Pa. We've already counted them twice. God, son, give the Bin Ladens a call. Get them to put another 50 million in the bribery pot. That should do the trick. Jesus, pleb, you know how important it is that we got your brother in the White House this year. I mean, that other guy, he just won't play ball. This Gore fella, he just won't comply. We're going to have to kill him if he gets into power. And godson, I'm too old. I'm too old to be sneaking around no grassy knolls no more. So get it done, son. And remember this, if you manage to do it, you'll be up next. You'll get your shot at presidency too. Okay, Pa, I'll do my best. So then Barbara comes away from the stove. Okay now, boys, no more shop talk. Food's ready. Who wants an arm? Sorry, I mean a wing. And then it came to pass. Bush Jr. followed his father to the White House, to the detriment of all but a few of the elite. They even had the audacity to keep the promise to Pleb and to try to get him into the White House until Donald slapped him down. And luckily so. So next up anyway, I'm going to come to the shocking consequences of this very real scenario. So until then, do feel free to share and subscribe. Take care.